can do rogue, I guess. I like a Battlemaster. Let's get a Battlemaster. Let's grab one of these. Grab one of those. Grab one of these. Go dragons. Let's not go dragons. Bran Elven Archer for the win. Guess we're taking Deathwing. Grab one of those. Dude, Crazy Alchemist is in the game. I didn't even know Crazy Alchemist is in the game. I haven't seen one in like forever. What the fuck? Shadowcaster Mothership was a thing. Oh my god. Shadowcaster Legionnaire. Guess we take this because we're rogue. Trickster is not anything. We had Trickster and Vessel though. It might just be another Stormwind Guard. We have one Dredge. Till Rogue is the best class because Tooth and Fairing goes to 2 mana. If all the players, all the Rogue mains on Twitter get their way, it'll happen. We have like a ramp for it too. I think we'll try this. It's like Guard is very good in our deck too. But Flea Fighter is just broken. We don't have like a super low curve for this. Troll doesn't hit anymore, feels like. One drop? I guess our deck's like too heavy. Issue is we're gonna dagger on 2 a lot, which makes this better, but our deck needs a lot of things that we don't have enough picks to get right now. This helps. This, I guess, helps. I mean, we still have like pretty good aggressive curve into Deathwing. We have like just enough sustain to get us there. So either we win by turn 10 or we Deathwing and hope that Deathwing carries us. This can work. Broken card count. We have 1 Knight Captain, 1 Mothership. The thing is, just like, that's it. It's better than our last deck was. I don't know how much better though. Is this the perfect curve? No. Oh no, our curve's not bad because we don't actually have like that many 4s and 3s because some of those are spells. Like 2 assassinates, right? So like equal numbers of 2, 3, 4 is terrible. You want a descending curve. You want to have the most at the bottom and you want it to descend. Particularly in an aggressive deck, you want it to be like that. Given that our 4s are assassinates, it's not that bad. 2 of them are assassinates. Could be worse. The problem is this means we probably lost already. If he plays a totem and we get to just swap it, it would be great. Oh. Is he shooting that? No wind chill. It's actually not terrible for us. We have the dwarf now. If he has like a lightning storm, we would just instantly lose. What do I think of Ancient Lore in Arena? It's honestly a fair card. The fact, but fair cards are not really good anymore, is the issue. What the fuck? The fuck was that? Oh, this fucking thing. I don't understand. Why would they ever put interactable? Why on earth would they ever put interactable objects over the hand on a map? Why would you ever do this? Every time this happens, I'm like, what the fuck, Blizzard? Ancient Allure versus New Ruin Prophet. They're both okay. First pick, it's a little rough, because you don't really know. They do very different things. Pretty good bunker, actually. Doesn't feel great to not play a 5 right now. I want to play a 5. Guess I'll just kill that. I want to push this damage. Ancestral Knowledge is like such a it's such a bad card now, because it's like, again, like, it's just a card that got power crept so hard. You're not actually supposed to pay mana for value anymore. Paying 4 mana for 2 cards. You didn't like it even though it was new? Well, I think when it was new, you didn't even have like, or maybe you had Lava Shock. I think you had Lava Shock back then, right? That it was supposed to combo with in theory. But yeah. If Overdraft existed back then, and it came out back then, it would have actually been good with Overdraft. What happens with this prediction? Yeah, I'll just delete it because no one bet. Go win the game by itself card. So I may try to hold on to the dredge in case we can get the vessel in the next couple draws, I guess. Yeah, 3-6 is quite a bit better right now though, I think. Why would you do that? I have minion I can attack with. Okay, well now this isn't actually worse anymore. I guess now we just play this. Next turn's a little weird mana-wise because we have all even cards and we have an odd amount of mana. That makes it very awkward to spend all of our mana efficiently. Except when we top deck the Asheron Vessel. I mean, we have like 5 drops in this deck, right? So we'll find one surely, right? We have 4. Even this to let us trade it. Ooh, a 5-drop. We did it, chat. Not sure that's even worse than... Not sure that's even better than playing this, but we'll do it anyway. No, my Divine Shield. Valkyrie and Death, or I'll draw a spell. We have, we can get our Vessel that way. That's a lot of health. Vessel and Tooth and Nefarian, that's it. That's pretty good. Okay. Do I want to play the wolf? He's still gonna want to kill the spell damage, right? If anything, this might distract him away from killing the spell damage, which could be good. Help. The issue is, I didn't realize that this thing's actually was buffed. So I can't actually... Actually, no, I can get the combo kill, actually, because I don't have the spell damage now, so then the wolf goes in here and then it works. So assassinate on here. Could also use silence, but I should just use assassinate on this, right? Alternatively, I just go boom, boom, boom. It's probably better, actually. We can actually go Vessel. Stop! He's actually just dead. But I was looking forward to going Vessel and Specialist in the same turn. Good old duty lethal. You've done in chat. Guess we just keep it perfect curve. Blade Fighter, a lot of the times, like, there are very few one drops you just play on one, but when you're playing this kind of a rogue deck, going first, you have a perfect curve, you play this guy on one, you smack him. Why does it have 3 attack? Why does it go face? Asking all the questions. What's an Elven Archer? I don't know what the fuck is an Elven Archer. This is so gross. I can do Hullbreaker. This is on curve right now. I was thinking like I could do this and maybe go for Backstab and take this value trade, but I still have, yeah, the same 2 spells, right? Do I have, I actually drew both my Assassinates, so again, it's only those 2 spells if I wanted to go for this, but I probably just go for all the stats right now. Just playing a 4/6. Yeah, fuck your Gangplank Diver. This thing eating Gangplank Diver is beautiful, actually. Help. I guess we're just assassinating that. I feel like you're supposed to kill the 3/2. Depends on what he has in his hand, though. If he has removal that can kill the 3-2, then maybe not. Oh, no. Banned card. This dirty player playing a banned card. He mystery choice that, I guess, probably, right? Really a tragedy. We don't have that many threes, so I guess we'll keep this. The funny thing is that, like, since you have an inflated chance of getting, like, backstab off of this, it's actually just not a crazy, keep just as a sheer tempo card in Rogue. I feel like. Oh, no. I literally cannot. There's no way I can play this pre-dredge. I mean, I have to hold this, so we need to find another turn 4 play. Okay. I mean, now I can play this on turn 4. That's pretty nice. Let's see, what do I take? Okay, this seems kind of nice for us, actually. I was gonna say, if we actually had the 1-mana buff, we would get so unbelievably wrecked. Yeah, I was gonna say, he kind of needs to not trade there, actually. It's kind of funny. What we need to do now is top deck a tradable. We don't have any tradables. Damn. That makes it hard to top deck a tradable. Oh, we have a Royal Librarian, actually. Yeah, we need a top deck Royal Librarian. Damn. Not quite. All of the Sunken Mooncatchers. Any motherships in chat? It's okay, our opponent has 2 3-mana 3/4s. Those will surely compete with our mothership. Surely. YOLO. Should I take Hex? Maybe. What am I gonna Hex though? Mountain Bear? He's not a hunter. You're a mothership enjoyer? Oh dear. You are Blizzard's intended audience. Ooh. 1 shot, 1 kill. 1 shot, 1 kill. We did it, chat. How is there still not an achievement for Elven Archer honorable kills? Blizzard? Truly a tragedy that this is not a nature spell. Oh, we have Deathwing in this deck. I forgot about that. Aren't like boats are totally just works of nature, right? Like it was like when all of the animals were being created, they also made boats. Isn't that how it worked? That's totally how it worked, right? I could innervate the mothership. But a Demonic Assault seems pretty good too. I could discount the Innervate. Wait, is Innervate actually a nature spell? I'm supposed to go for the guard here, huh? It actually is? What the hell? But do I even trade? Maybe I just don't trade. Probably just don't trade, huh? I guess not. I mean, this is what Demonic Assault is for. Well, what I could do... I could hit face and then swap this. I'd probably rather just dagger though. Stop playing divers. It's very optimistic to think that I'm not just gonna kill that thing. You have to admire the optimism. I could go 2 and 5 if I wanted to. Might be worth it to keep the mothership. Probably is actually. I should have positioned differently. It's not a big deal. The 2/2 should have been on the far right. You guys remember when I had a board? Got him. Probably still just play this and then I think one of us might have rolled slightly better than the other one. It's very possible. Now, is it worth dumping? It probably might be actually worth throwing the Battlemaster down before killing the sheep. If you Battlemaster later, like, you can have the dwarf, but we're not gonna have any damage with it anyway right now. I think it's fine. You don't need it to get him into Deathwing range effectively, but I think it's fine. Maybe it's better not to though. He'd be at like 14, but then like you wouldn't. It's not like you could just dwarf and Battlemaster and be any further along, right? Whether or not it's better depends a lot on whether or not he has a Nightcap in his hand. He has a Nightcap in his hand. And then this was definitely not better. Okay, well it worked out quite excellently actually. Dude, if this was a Squirming Tentacle, people make fun of Squirming Tentacle. If this was a Squirming Tentacle, this game would be over right now. Why don't we have a Squirming Tentacle? That is a Deathwing. Did this guy seriously Alt F4? No. Okay, he didn't Alt F4. The Alt F4 mid-pick strat. They never expect it. I probably have to toss this here. I mean, I like Mothership, but we need to find like actual early game. We need to find actual early game, I said. We will find early game.
Please are due back tomorrow.
We already probably lost. Well, unfortunately, when Pigback Imp is like the best 3-drop to have against that. Guess we hit it once now. Is it worth? We could play the 2-drop and re-dagger. It's still probably better to just play the 4-mana card.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Just we're giving him pretty good diver value. Holy shit. Okay. It's not too bad though.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Send them overboard.
Ice Blood Tower, yes. You know what's actually crazy is like with Asher and Vessel, Ice Blood Tower is not that bad. Because you get both casts of it. But that's all it does. Probably not worth it then. That would be 10 mana for 4 3/3s. Just not. It's not that bad, but it's not amazing. You can never play a big card. Well, all we gotta do, we need to clear our own board and then play Deathwing so we can Righteous Defense it and then play the biggest little squirrel thing that you've ever seen. Is it a squirrel or a sea or an otter or I don't know. Thank God we drew that, because I was going to ask myself if I'm assassinating this, but now we just don't have to. Fortunately. Yeah, I don't know about that. We do have a mothership, so maybe we just take Smokescreen, actually. We have this too. Yellow. I think it's funny is like if he plays a Temple Captain, we probably actually just double assassinate, or we probably actually just double assassinate. Or if he plays that, did not get the Divine Shield. He did not get the Divine Shield to play around our Righteous Defense. What an ass. I mean, it's like, this is way better half the time. We definitely don't need stats on this. So he has a rush and a taunt. He was having the dragon, but like, if it's a 9-mana dragon, it doesn't really help him right now. Brasswing doesn't help him either. Okay. No. My synergy. Of course.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Looks like I'm here just in time. Want the flank? Gladly.
Ah, greetings, sir. I'd like to introduce you to Wind Fury Shark. Wind Fury Shark. Do, 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 do.
Shall we dance?
I think I'm just gonna keep Mothership against a Druid. I don't think I want a 3-mana 2/3 that badly going second. You guys remember when people used to put like divers and sharkas into the chat and now nobody does? It's really a tragedy. We could coin the scribe to like guarantee that discount, but we don't know that we're even gonna draw a spell.
Sorry, Squishy, I'm working.
Also, I don't know that I'm gonna want to play Wolf, and if I like coin this into Dagger, it's like not necessarily good.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
It's a problem. All right, go doggy. Go doggy, go!
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Are we gonna get our own Knight Captain denied by our dog? We are, but we get the dwarf here, so You need to keep in mind not to coin a spell. That is the important thing to remember here. Okay, I think we found a Knight Captain target.
Who is next on the chopping block?
It's like, unfortunately, I mean, I can't do everything, right? It would be like just Fillet Fighter Tooth. Like, Mothership's just better. I didn't dare tempt fate by saying it, but it's like, assuming that you don't get sheep. It's almost like we draw Mothership and then we win. It's funny how that works.
Shall we dance?
It's funny because I would like to have this too, but it's probably just a little too greedy. Maybe you don't even keep Fillet Fighter against Demon Hunter, specifically. You probably still need it. Even if it's just a glorified Og Merchant in this matchup. Like having it, like if you don't keep this, then you might just like randomly lose your 1-drop and then he plays a Balorn Vanguard that you can't kill with Dagger in this. Then you just die. A wild Deathwing appears. Really good matchup for Deathwing because, I mean, Demon Hunter doesn't exactly answer a Deathwing. Their best answer to a Deathwing is just going wide and killing you anyway. Or burning you out. We're on board, which means we're not going to run out of health, which is good. Getting the opponent to 12 might still be difficult though. Look, a Balorn Vanguard. We can make a 1-3 here. It might actually be the play. This probably is the play, actually.
Never bring a sword to a
Yeah, this guy's not particularly valuable. As a 3-1. Especially not while he has 1-1s on board. Saving the coin for the Knight Captain may be relevant. If the 1-3 stays there, we could actually... It wouldn't be the craziest thing to just Knight Captain your own guy. It wouldn't be worth it over playing a suspect, but... You guys remember when we had a board? And then our opponent played 2 Demon Hunter cards. And then we didn't have a board anymore. Seems reasonable.
I ain't no snitch. Who is next on the chopping block?
Oh. It's still probably Knight Captain, right? You can go Tooth Dagger. Is still Knight Captain. First of all, it's a 1 in 4 chance you don't kill this, and then you get kicked out of existence. But second of all, it's like you just get a 6/6 this way. Value lost, I know, right?
Who here can spell Zinjari? Anybody?
Pick me! Pick me!
He's getting roped out of his mind. So how do I discover Fan of Knives for 0 mana? That's what I need right now. Can I have a 4/4 Azure Drake, but make it 4 mana? That would be nice right now. I do have a bunker in the deck, tragically, but I did not draw it.
Time's ticking.
Yeah, surely we don't die, right? There's like no good paladin secrets in our situation right now. Okay.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Oh, he's trading. Cool. Unfortunately, we did not play Vessel yet. Do we go double 4? We could play Drake Hero Power. Playing double 4 with the Avenge is, I guess, better. Next turn we can play both Drake and Assassinate. Should probably do this first, but do we ever take a Cold Blood? Would we take it? Probably take it, but still. I die to Inquisitor unless I full trade. I guess it's fine. Is it fine? I mean, you can't just. The issue is because I don't go face, I die to Inquisitor anyway. Because I don't have lethal. I would get lethal with Wolf actually, or Battlemaster, and possibly and also Stormwind Guard. They could also just not have Inquisitor and rage quit the game. That's also an option. Oh, he's a shark. Not a shark.
Hands up, Mike Dice.
If I'm gonna Deathwing, I should just play this. It's probably what we're doing, right? Maybe I should hit face just in the event that we don't, because aren't guaranteed to need to. Double inspire. Oh my god. No, I lose mothership now like this. They need to buff Mothership so if it dies in your hand, you still get the Death Rattle, right? This is what we need. We need a buff for Mothership. To reward the players skillful enough to draft the Mothership Deathwing combo.
You are not prepared.
Give me your best shot.
We seem unprepared, chat.
Turning tides. What's with your mind?
It's okay. We never don't get lethal here, right? We have so many. Half our deck is lethal. Half our deck does nothing. Of course, we get the one that prolongs the game. But doesn't decide it. You guys ready to get Bone Glaved? He would never have Bone Glaive. They nerfed the appearance rate of Bone Glaive. They would never just top deck Bone Glaive. He didn't top deck Bone Glaive. They did a chat. The micro adjusts mattered. Blizzard did it. We won a game we would have never won if they had Bone Glaive.
Shall we dance?
We've entered Druid territory. Would appear. It's crazy that I don't think Bunker's a keep anymore. Not gonna tempo a fully fighter against Druid. Can we coin the treasure guard maybe? I think I like that. Want to play a 3 next turn as well. And then hopefully go 3 and 1. He's probably thinking about doing something like a weird buff play on that thing. He doesn't actually want to do. Or that. You can go for the you can actually go for the Flame Juggler here if we're good at the game. Then we can do the Cultist. I guess we do that, huh? Definitely. If we're not good at the game. I could still go for the Cultist, but I can also Fillet Fighter this. Buff would be rather bad if I didn't do this right now. I would have predicted like 6 for this deck, I think. So to be 8-0 is very bizarre. But as I was saying like before, it's like it just feels totally random. I still don't think this deck is particularly good. I would say it's above average for a rogue. I wouldn't put it in the top like 20% of rogue decks.
The courage of man shall not fail.
'Cause I have no, like, it is a thing where it's like, it feels like card quality isn't actually that important right now. I mean, it's like, because card quality just loses to Colossals and shit anyway, you know? You can have the best deck in the world, card quality wise, and you'll just get completely fucked by some random bullshit, right? The thing is like, this deck is just it's functionally, it's built well. It has just like basically the right number of everything you would want, you know, hard removal, AoE, small removal, just has like everything. The curve is basically perfect, you know. Decks that don't necessarily have the best quality, but have everything constructed correctly, do disproportionately well right now, it seems like. However, decks that just don't get completely kecked by random bullshit, you know, are the ones that really do well. The most important thing is just what your opponents are, right? But then the second most important thing seems to be how well your deck is actually, how well your deck actually flows, which is somewhat random, unfortunately, because, you know, you had way better control over that when you had buckets and stuff, when you could actually control what was in your deck, but now you can't. You have some control over in the draft, but it's still very random. Who's next on the chopping block? Probably supposed to just chill. I could hit here. Probably no point. Every shaman had a Wildpaw Cavern. Yeah, it's just, that card just shouldn't exist, like, period. I guess maybe if that card was like 5 mana, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Maybe. I'm trying to think, like, for Constructed too. It's like, it's not a super broken card in Constructed is the thing, which is why it's never getting nerfed, which is really frustrating. I should have played around the buff chat. I guess I should have discovered first. On 5 cards in your deck, any cards that are mechs. We have a Mothership. You could also, this would shuffle the vessel into the middle of the deck. I guess we just take Infest. Infest is not terrible. We'll probably get, we can do this next turn actually. So get 3 plus however many minions stick on our board, which will probably be at least 1. And possibly 2. This is everything he has. Okay.
Reporting for duty.
I feel like we still kill this. So as long as he doesn't just randomly top deck a Starfish. I mean, even if he does, we're still winning, I guess. I guess trading into this would have played around the Starfish a bit. Maybe I should have actually, because it's like, I forget what my stat lines were. He probably, given everything went to 1, right? I wouldn't have gotten, he wouldn't have had an honorable kill set up. No, actually, I think he would have. Never mind. Anyway, ooh, I mean. Wolf Battlemaster. Can we do that? If this was in the middle, it would be better for that. One off. Yeah, it's like, it's just because we can't really do it, right? Probably just, should be fine. Well, that's what these look like. Huh. Because you could only get, you would get 3 damage out of the wolf, and then you would only get the Wind Fury on one of them.
Shall we dance?
Perfect.
Private Shorty reporting for duty.
The funny thing is like, you could get wrecked by Power of the Wild normally, but if he Power of the Wilds us, we can either coin Treasure Guard, or we could Flame Juggler Fillet Fighter, and 2 out of 3 times we keck him. And 1 out of 3 times we uninstall the game out of sheer rage.
Nature's blessings upon you.
Okay. I think our opponent might not like what's about to happen to him. I think I might not like what's about to happen to me.
Nature's blessings upon you. Who is next on the chopping block?
Who's next on the chopping block? A fucking bunch of sea otters and a fucking orca murdering us is about what's next on the chopping block. What's funny is that that doesn't even work for him because I get the honorable kill on the 6/6. Like, it would still be worth playing probably. But you can't kill the 6/6, so. Okay. Now we have the Alchemist Knight Captain play. It's gotta be that. We can go Bunker Sergeant, Crazed Alchemist. Pretty good. I mean, there's other ways to do it. I'll do this because it's just pretty straightforward.
Off with their heads. Time's ticking.
This is just dirty. Because, like, part of what limits Knight Captain, the reason Knight Captain isn't the most broken card to ever exist in neutral in this game, ever in existence, is largely due to the fact that it goes right up to 6, right? And at 6, you can't honorable kill more. But once you swap it back down, then it just becomes really stupid. Oh god, he has a squirrel. don't hate that right now. The thing is that we might just lose to a, real chance we just lose to a Scale of Nixie right now. But maybe we don't.
Never bring a sword to a fish fight. One shot.
We have to just go for it, I guess. We keep a 1-1 against Scale. Oh my god. Just Ancient Allure for heal. Come to 1. Help. There's a pretty good chance that we have an Assassinate at the bottom. Or a Silence. Shit.
Time's ticking.
Or Freebooter. Like, we had so many outs down there. It's a drafted Goliath, by the way. I mean, I know that there's 2 cards we don't want at the bottom. We're still like the 3rd from the bottom card might be... Guard is not useless, but Imp can win. Well, the thing is that he just like hero powers.
Time's ticking.
The Imp is still just better, I guess.
Turning tides.
I hope there's bits on a ship.
Yes, draw the Gordons.
Can we agree to compromise?
Send them overboard!
What a fucking joke, dude. I mean, it's what I expected, but Jesus. I actually didn't realize I was at 1 HP anyway, so. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the guy had a deck where he literally played it like a constructed deck. And he literally healed for 8 like 3 times. Like, he wasn't playing an arena deck, basically. I haven't been keeping Mothership. I think I will here. Okay, we have a good turn 4. I guess.
Each scar, a foe vanquished.
Okay, well, it's really good that we have Bunker, apparently.
Strike now. The courage of man shall not fail.
Actually, wouldn't have been the most insane thing to go for the 4 anyway. And just try to get an even better one next turn. I think this is okay. I wonder if he's doing that because he's actually planning on Night Captaining next turn, or if he just has a mana available and is like, I have to hero power.
This fits on the ship.
I think the Archer costs 0, which could be useful, but especially if he Night Captains us. The thing is like if he had Night Captain, he could have just done it last turn, right? He could have just coined it out, so it probably wouldn't be the reason.
Pull her up.
I don't know which is better. Which trade is better?
What shall I do?
I think you're actually supposed to start with this.
Pull her up.
Night Captain went down by like it went down by like 15% or something. It's not, it's less common, but not super significantly such. We run the roll. That's just how skilled we are at the game. Look at all these gorillas.
I enjoy raiding.
My god, this energy. Could put him to 8. I should probably just kill this guy though. The one thing is like if I just do this now, then he can't really taunt. He can't taunt to like prevent death. Just won't work. Because we have reach and stuff. Probably actually is better.
Strike! Then strike harder!
There's no way I don't want to. There's no way I ever tooth that like that. That's definitely wrong. Because you're putting 6 damage into a minion that you don't need to.
My blade burns with holy fire! Shall we dance?
It's just the thing is like the play changes a lot of the times. When you're trying to like kill them, you don't want to do things like that. Like especially, it would be one thing if Tooth didn't go face, but the fact that Tooth goes face. If Tooth didn't go face, then you'd be pretty likely to want to do it that way. I think I will. I'm denying my own turn 4 Knight Captain. And I can't really do this because I'm gonna want to play both of these on 3 still. It's kind of annoying draw actually. It's a world where you still do this, but I want to get this out of hand now. That is a problem. We have a silence for one thing though. We potentially have a Knight Captain with this. Probably isn't that bad. That's pretty bad. That's a Knight Captain hit. Like, I don't think we can silence here. It would make sense mana-wise, but doesn't make enough sense right now. The silence here is actually pretty good. Doesn't make a ton of sense though. Okay. I mean, we get honorable kills, so. I'm surprised we didn't just die to a Battlemaster. With how this game's going. Game's like, yeah, you're just gonna like somehow die to a Battlemaster. And it's gonna be because of like you doing like the natural play. Just somehow it's gonna happen. Banned card. Does it make sense to attack against the Bronze Explorer to heals to full? Well, if they just have a weapon, then they could have healed themselves to full afterwards, and then damage might actually stick, right? So do I just invest? I'll probably get a play, right? Otherwise, I guess I would just play this. Because I have Deathwing, I don't exactly need value. But I mean, I might not want to play the Deathwing because he's probably gonna have an answer for it anyway, which he probably knows we have it, and he's just going to hold for it anyway. I think that was like those were two really good beasts.
Let's see, what do I take?
Those were actually probably the two best beasts we could get, like period. Outside of like, yeah, Krakatoa maybe, or maybe the Shaman Colossal. We still have one roll for those. I held for that and that was it.
I have things you never knew you wanted. Time's ticking.
Let's see, what do I take?
Does it matter like if you had a dagger and you redagger? Because I would think it counts if you dagger with no dagger. I would imagine it also counts if you dagger, period. But who knows?
Is there trouble?
We can get into the Dream Deathwing scenario. It doesn't feel like we can win by just Deathwinging right now, because you can always dream it.
I hope this fits on the ship.
Those were priceless.
He dreams we just Deathwing again. I mean, maybe, but is Mothership good if we just discard it? Well, we're never gonna draw it anyway. He's going for the Awakens this turn. You cannot nightmare your laughing sister, sir. That is what we were like waiting for, I guess.
Follow the route. Reporting for duty.
This is the only play that doesn't give him lethal, as far as we know. Maybe he dreams our Deathwing. He did it, chat. He dreamed our Deathwing. If we play around that 5-mana card, I guess we just win that game, huh?
Shall we dance?
But that's the thing, is that you don't always draft to beat players playing optimally. So if he has a ping, we actually just die. That counts. We're actually just dead. Well, I'm gonna have to assassinate his 2-drop. I could have prevented this by just playing Fillet Fighter on curve, I guess. Wicked Claw is just such a stupid card. I mean, we were abusing it earlier today, right? It's like it's just such a stupid card. The fact that it seems like he's getting debated by hero powering. He basically lost his advantage entirely because he's just getting debated by thinking he has to hero power, so.
Never bring a sword.
And we even top deck Tooth. Now we're actually probably just winning straight up. But now we might die. Do we ever go for the Battlemaster clear play? Battlemaster isn't good enough. We could Mothership over Tiny Toys, maybe. It's probably the play. We're just gonna die, unfortunately. I need to like hit with everything. Just dying to a bunch of otters. Actually has a dragon. Water. Let's see if we can get a shark and then mechs. No mechs, truly tragedy. Actually trading. Alright, well we got our swing here. He played the card that gives us a chance to win, actually. I should probably put these together. a very small chance this actually matters.
Tracking their movements.
I should probably taunt, I guess, huh?
King's on a thread. I ain't no snitch.
I hope this fits on the ship.
That's not a concern. Miracle Growth lost in the game. It's happened to me too. I lost like before it was nerfed even. I got completely fucked by a priest who did basically the exact same thing to me. They just saved a shower death until I played Miracle Growth and then I lost. Like that's the thing is like Miracle Growth is it's a liability now the turn you play it. Particularly, even against classes that don't have hard removal, but especially against the classes that actually hard remove it. But yeah, it was exactly what we needed him to do. Oh, and you know, a paladin. Unexpected result. Wouldn't be super crazy to keep silence against paladin, but probably not worth it. Reporting for duty. Actually, is that not true anymore? Does Heartharena's app actually show the class win rates that they have off their data now? Yeah, I remember they showed the tier list before. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen. I remember actually because I saw that during dual class, but I haven't seen it since dual class, so I don't know. I don't know how it compares to like HS replay. Plays that. If he's doing this intentionally, like he probably has either the 2-1 rushes, you know, either the charged Divine Shield or the rushes, you would think. Or that he has no idea what he's doing, which is, you know, also likely, but...
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I do want to get this 3-1 out.
Never bring a sword to
So I'm gonna do this. If we walk into consecration, so be it. It's not that bad. Great. Really strong start. It's like we had an okay start, but he just didn't play a card until turn 4. And he also played right into our guy. So it's like I feel like we didn't do anything, it was more on him. Can actually go swap Bunker Sergeant if we want. That would let us push 6 here. It's pretty good. Where do we get these opponents? The thing is that the queue is really long, so you're not getting someone at 11. I don't know if the queue, like at what point the queue, there's a certain point probably where the queue will literally just match you with anyone. So this guy could be at like 0-1 or some shit, but like I don't think the queue, like the queue wasn't that long, but you know, it's a thing I notice is a lot of times you do get your easiest opponent at 11. If it's a long queue. it does happen. So I think we just go face here.
Those were feisty.
I'll go ahead and kill that though. I probably should have. I pushed 1 extra damage. I guess this is fine. Add him after game and ask. I can try. People don't tend to add me, but we can try. But with that, we actually got 12 with this deck. But yeah, like I've had a lot of easy 11 win games, so not like super unusual. And if you watch this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment and all these things. We got a golden raid negotiator. Nice. You're making 12 wins more difficult by canceling queues if it takes too long. Yeah, that you definitely don't want to do. What did we get? We only got like yeah, we got 330 gold and an actually good golden rare. That's not too bad. Okay, he said he was at 10 and 2. Interesting.